Hey, what it do, man? It's your boy J.R Storage is real.
Shout out to Dirty Glove Bastard, Flexx.
And we off the porch.
Off the porch with it.
You my brother, you my nigga, you my dog. No one there, you the only one I call. Get that.
We tuned in with Dirty Glove Bastard off the porch, and we got my boys J.R Flexx in the building. What's going on with y'all, man?
What's good?
It's good, man.
Good to have y'all in the A, man. How y'all feeling, bro?
I'm feeling real good right now.
I see y'all making y'all moves, man. We've been locked in since South by Southwest. How has everything been since the last time, we linked up and everything since South by?
Well, shit, we just been grinding for real. Finishing our project. We recently released the Sherwood modded feature we did.
Yeah, my brother.
Yeah, my brother been going crazy. I've been seeing it all over the net. But let's start off. Let's tell everybody where y'all from. What y'all represent, man?
Richmond, Virginia, man.
Yeah, Richmond, Virginia, RBA.
Okay.
Shit, I was born in Savannah, Georgia. You know what I mean? But raised, and this is my brother.
Yeah.
Okay. Blood brothers.
Blood brother.
Yeah. That's real. And Richmond, I mean, I don't think too many people know a lot about the Richmond hip hop scene, right offhand. So if y'all could give us a brief introduction on Richmond and what it's like there and the music scene there.
I mean, there's a lot of artists out there in Richmond, you know what I mean? And like I said, the city ain't really big, you know what I mean? But a lot of people out there working on that. So
yeah, it's for real, Richmond just like Atlanta, you know what I mean? Everybody rap, like the whole city, our whole city rap. The difference is the process of getting out there we don't got the resources.
That's right.
So it's like everybody pulling in different directions.
Or somebody might get a foot in the door and then they kind of try to shut that door. And
it ain't too much love, you know what I mean? But it's hella talent. You know what I mean? So we just trying to be the ones that open the door.
So with Richmond, Virginia's like close proximity with like I'm thinking like Baltimore, East Coast, all that up there, and then North Carolina. Y'all lean more towards like South culture, or is it like?
Well, they be looking at Virginia like we the border of the South. Like so we'll say like the top of the South.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I mean right now. Everybody more down south than up north. You know what I mean? Virginia, we got lyricists though. People, you know what I mean, lyrics. So that's the difference. You know?
So and a lot of people that came out of Virginia, Clips. I believe Pharrell. They from Virginia too. So they got some legends, that came from Virginia. So it's good to see some more talent, upcoming from that area.
Yeah.
How long y'all been rapping? Are y'all a group, or is it like y'all do y'all separate thing? Y'all come together when y'all can?
Well, I've been rapping. Shit, I've been rapping forever. You know what I mean? But
I just started like 2 years for real.
Yeah, he
2 years ago, so I'm kind of new to this. You know.
But so I already been a single artist, and then he started doing his thing. And then I was like, shit, we might as well just come together. So we brothers, you know what I mean? We do everything together when it comes to music, so.
How was the transition for you to just come into the rap game?
It wasn't too hard, because I mean, like I said, my brother, my real brother, he been doing it for a minute, and I kind of been like behind the scenes, observing still. Even though I ain't been rapping so long, you feel?
Right.
So he ain't take long to catch on with that.
Okay.
Yeah, he been with me every step of the way, for real. He just out of nowhere just started rapping, so.
Yeah, like I said, I've been watching him, you know what I mean, observing. I seen every move that he's doing, man.
That's normally how it be these days, if you got some close ones or some real ones around you, and, you doing a thing, people want to get in the mix, and it's only natural, you being around it all the time.
Yeah.
I might as well try my hand at it. So what are some artists that y'all have already worked with, and also want to work with in the future?
I'm sure you go first.
Sure. Like I said, once I started like 2 years ago, I was living in Richmond, Virginia at the time. I ended up coming out to the A and hearing about Coach Nostra kid, that Schoolie little brother and whatnot. So I ended up hitting him up. I said, He charged me a little bread when we ended up working on a record I had on my last tape I did, Till My Time. And then, like I said, that was one of my features right there, main features right there. You know what I mean? Coach and Ocean Kid.
And shit.
Shout out to him.
Like I said, I've been doing this for a minute, so I say like seriously, I started like 2010. Like I ended up doing a song with Chris Brown. You know what I mean? Did a record. His cousin heard it jump. Shit, he was like, shit, come through, you know what I mean? And we was rocking. But around that time, you know what I mean, he was trying to get his career to get back in order, so it kinda like got out of reach when he moved to LA. But then I met my homeboy Young Land on the you know what I mean? So around like me and him started rocking real hard with the music, and then he took me, he told me one day like, shit, you wanna go to Atlanta? And we ended up linking up with Rich Homie Quan. Yeah. So I did a song with Rich Homie Quan, Can't Help It. You know what I mean? Like that bitch got like 4 million views, and I was just in the studio with him. He like, yo bro, you wanna get on the jump? And I'm like, yeah, you get on the jump. And then I was like, fuck it, I'm just trying to network. So I ended up it was a dude, what's his name? KD Gray. He was doing all these videos for niggas. And I was like, shit, I'm trying to network with him. So I ended up shooting the video for him. And then next thing you know, shit, and then Quan blew up.
Right. So you shoot visuals too?
No, like I really I just paid the cameraman.
Okay.
And it was like, I'm gonna put the money into it. And then I seen him, you know what I mean, that joint took off. But since I did that, you know what I mean, I ended up start working on my own project. And Johnny Cinco, I did a joint called Wait with him. I did a joint called For Real with Rich the Kid. Yeah. I got a joint right now. I Remember with Kevin Gates.
Okay, so you got a list of guys. And then it seemed like the list that you giving me, you got them before, because now a lot of those artists are hot as hell.
Yeah,
right? Rich Kid, Gates. You know what I'm saying? A lot of those artists, so like you was, you know, in the mix and in the field with it before the hype and everything.
Yeah,
so,
we
Cap G.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we didn't work with.
We didn't work with a lot of artists, man.
And then, you know, with us being in the studio with y'all, you know what I'm saying, how y'all work, it just was like when the record with you and Marty. Marty, that was, you know, being in the studio for that was like a real, feels like a genuine experience, because it was a dope record that came out of it.
Yeah, like how on the spot, you know what I mean? That shit was just like, I don't know, it was crazy because like, we out there doing our networking and shit out there, South by Southwest. And I've been seeing Marty and shit online and shit, and I was like, damn, that look like Sherwood Marty right there. Yeah. He was like, shit, let's pull up on him. And then that's how, you know what I mean, just that shit went like that.
Right.
So,
and I know that, you know, the subject matter on that record, y'all want to touch on that? Like, your homies, y'all got some homies, you know, locked down, y'all want to, you know.
Shit, I mean, for real, this shit crazy. That song, My Brother, is crazy because I just say like this, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't no person that just be dealing with a whole bunch of outside people. So I'm be with my family, you know what I mean? So just like how the record is, you know what I mean? My brother, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, and then, you got people, you know, locked down and all that stuff. So it's like, you always want to keep it 100 with those ones, you know what I mean? Yeah. That's whatever situation they going through, you know what I mean? That's how you gonna just keep it, so.
What kind of reception that record getting back home, you know what I'm saying?
Well, back home it's growing, you know what I mean? As far as like, you never know how it's really going, cause
ain't everybody gonna tell you.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
a lot of people gonna
they sneak fucking with it. Yeah,
they fucking with it, but they ain't gonna reach out. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's how.
So is it you have to worry about a lot of yes men people, like, you know, because they want to stick around, they gonna tell you they like it and not give you their true feelings. How y'all feel about it? Everybody's
showing like, yo, they fucking with the record. It's just different, like the resources, the outlets out there, radio, you know what I mean? It's way different than when you come out here. You might run into a DJ and he just, cause they just fucking with the record. They going like, oh, what's up? I'm trying to do something. Let's put something together. You know what I mean? It's just more like that's why we out here in Atlanta. You know what I mean? Just trying to.
Yeah, you've been coming out here to network for some years now. For a minute now.
Yeah.
Because it seems like everybody from not just Virginia but from all over, this is the mecca they come to. You know, the network. You know what I'm saying? Meet DJs, influencers, different people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know, it seems like it's working out for you guys. On that note. What producers are you guys working with right now? Y'all just in house?
The main producer, Young Land. You know what I mean? Like we didn't really locked in with him for years. Like him 8 years been rocking. You know what I mean? So I already knew with all the success he got going on, man. I been knew he was gonna be like that. You know what I mean? So and then a couple of the records that I got the features on, the Gates, the Cinco. He the one produced them beats. So
I think I heard Land on some new Gates actually.
Just some recent.
And I've been hearing Young Land name in little industry circles and the labels and stuff. I know he's producing a lot of hits and a lot of songs right now. So I think that's a good producer to align yourselves with. Is there anybody else you want to work with in the future that y'all want to try to reach out to or? Producer wise,
lately I've been well, it was crazy. I know I got Done Deal contact. I just ain't link up with him yet. We was in South by Southwest, and what's his name? Hood Wolf. Yeah, I think we gonna start doing some beats, get some shit from him.
What was this past March at South by? Was that y'all first South by experience?
No, this was my second one.
Okay.
That was his first one.
Okay, so how y'all feeling about the experience? Then outside of the feature, y'all do some other networking.
We performed on the my mixtape stage. We was like the first act. So I mean, like I know next year when we go out there, we just gonna try to get on more stages and stuff. You know what I mean? Like keep expanding. You know what I mean?
Keep dropping. Let's tell the people about the upcoming releases and solo releases, group releases. I know you got the single with Marty.
Yeah.
Is that gonna lead up to
Plug Packs?
Yeah, we got a tape right now called the Plug Packs.
Plug Packs out now?
No, it ain't out yet. We about to drop it. Really, it's already done. So we gonna probably drop next month for sure.
We need to definitely try to make that a Dirty Glove Bastard.
Yeah.
On everything. Spotify, iTunes.
We gonna put it everywhere.
Our mixtapes.
You know what I'm saying? We're trying to show that Virginia love here on the set with Dirty Glove Bastard.
Get that pack, showed you how to get it on. Took that pack, showed you how to pick it